This is K2 News at 5 on your side.
This is a look at one of the latest Russian missile strikes in western Ukraine. Ukrainian government officials say the 8 missiles hit the International Peacekeeping Center near the city of Lviv this morning. That's a large military base that includes a training base for soldiers and focuses primarily on peacekeeping missions. We're told 35 people were killed there. Those missiles also left behind craters about 10 meters deep. Good evening. Thanks for joining us for K2 News at 5, everybody. I'm Steve Dunn. Catherine is off today. This is about where that missile strike happened. It is just west of the city of Lviv. You can see how close it is to the Polish border there. Poland is a NATO country, and Ukraine's Minister of Defense is calling it a terror attack, and he's calling again for a no-fly zone over the country. Also learning tonight, an American journalist has been killed in Ukraine. This is certainly big news today. New York Times reports Russian forces killed documentarian Brent Renaud just outside of Kyiv today. Ukrainian officials say another journalist was hurt in that attack. Renaud has been making documentaries for 20 years now, including Dope, Sick Love and Off to War. He also won a Peabody for his work. Renaud was 50 years old. The Ukraine government says about 13,000 Ukrainians fled over the Polish border just yesterday. More than 2.5 million people have left since the invasion began. And President Biden authorized another $200 million in military aid to Ukraine. That includes small arms and large weapons, plus more anti-armor and anti-aircraft systems. There's concern that Russian leader Vladimir Putin may resort to chemical weapons if Russian forces fail to make significant gains on land. He's already escalated his attack by inching closer to NATO territory.
It's concerning that it was a Western Ukraine attack. They have typically been in the south and in the east and around Kyiv. They are escalating every single day by coming into Ukraine with these weapons. There's discussion, as you know, of them using vacuum bombs and cluster bombs against civilian targets. This is an illegal, this is a brutal, totally unprovoked attack.
UN says nearly 600 civilians have been killed in this war, though they believe the toll is actually much higher. At least 85 of those killed were children. This is a closer look at what some of the destruction looks like. This is video in a town just north of Kyiv near the Belarus border. Firefighters there rescued people inside this 9-story apartment building, partially collapsed following an airstrike. You can see them carrying victims down the ladder. At least one Ukrainian refugee is dead and many more are hurt after a bus carrying about 50 refugees overturned. Happened on a major highway in northern Italy. The cause of the crash under investigation now. About 35,000 Ukrainians have fled to Italy through Slovenia. A former President Barack Obama says he has tested positive for COVID-19. In a tweet this afternoon, he says he has a scratchy throat but otherwise feels fine. Also says he and former First Lady Michelle are both grateful to be vaccinated. Also today, beloved Oregon philanthropist and civic leader Jerry Frank has died. His family owned the Meyer and Frank department store in Portland, and his uncle was former Governor Julius Meyer, also worked for Senator and then Governor Mark Hatfield. Governor Kay Brown says Jerry was an influencer before there was social media, but his influence was in an understated way. He knew people in every corner of the state and the world. Meyer and Frank had a profound cultural influence, the hub of downtown that took its community responsibility seriously. I will miss him so much. And Senator Ron Wyden says Frank lived the Oregon way. He cared about making Oregon a better place. He was definitive Oregonian. He leaves us with sadness, but also gratitude for his legacy of public service. Jerry Frank was 97 years old. Well, not something you'd expect to cause a traffic jam on the freeway. A herd of cows. This was on the I-5 southbound lanes in Wilsonville today. Take a look at this video sent to us by Dag Tregathon, who happened to be in the area when a semi carrying the cattle overturned near the exit for Wilsonville Road. We haven't confirmed if any cows died, though plenty of viewers sent us photos and video of cows that appeared to have died out there. I want to give you a live look at our ODOT camera. You see still backed up. Southbound lanes closed earlier. You can see still moving right now, but very, very slow. Oregon State Police estimate about 31 cows were let loose there, and we're told the driver was not seriously hurt. And during this pandemic, you may have dined at a restaurant with tables in the street. These covered seating areas were approved under the Healthy Business Program to help keep customers safe from the spread of COVID-19. And tomorrow, PBOT says it's making a big announcement about these unconventional seating arrangements. KATU's Megan Allison joins us live in Southeast Portland with the story. Megan, what are you hearing from business owners that benefited from this program?
Well, Steve, they say right now there's still a lot of unanswered questions, but at places like Loyal Legion, the owner is advocating to keep outdoor structures like this one as a permanent option. PBOT tells me they can't share anything official just yet, but to expect good news in the days ahead. More than 1,000 Portland businesses benefited from this PBOT program over the last 2 years. At places like St. Jack, the owner tells us they can use this space even after the pandemic. Kurt Huffman says it improves the look of a neighborhood, and he anticipates many will still be drawn to outdoor seating.
It's the best signage you'll ever get as a restaurant announcing that you're there. Much better than any huge sign. Our outdoor umbrellas, people, it's the easiest thing to see from the furthest away.
Restaurant owners tell us there are still unknowns, such as will they need to pay for these spots in the future, and could this impact emergency vehicles?
I think the toughest thing is realigning the streets so that the fire and safety vehicles know how to manage it as well as regular vehicles and pedestrians.
We heard from several customers who say they appreciate the outdoor options, but also recognize the inconvenience when parking spots are eliminated.
And maybe we haven't felt it as much since some of the businesses haven't come back in person, but that certainly could be more of an issue. Parking is still a premium pretty much everywhere in Portland, so it does make it a little bit tougher.
The Chef's Table owner says a permanent investment can help with both spacing and aesthetics outside restaurants.
When we first did these in the pandemic and they kind of allowed them everywhere, helter-skelter, everybody built them kind of helter-skelter. So a lot of them don't look great. And, you just did the bare minimum to make sure that people had safe COVID outdoor seating.
I also spoke with the owner here about how outdoor seating could help turn some neighborhoods around, like downtown. I'll show you why he's optimistic for a change tonight at 6. Live in Southeast Portland, Megan Allison, KATU News.
Megan, thank you very much. If you're going to eat outdoors, you got to have some good weather too, right? Let's take a live look outside now from a Unico U.S. Bancorp Tower cam. We see some raindrops on the lens there. Let's go to KATU's Joe English with a look at the weather. And Joe, I'll tell you something right now. This might be the only slight break we have for what? It's several days, right?
Yeah, just about every day in the coming work week, we're going to see at least a chance of rain, if not rain likely. So we are getting a little bit of a break right now. Heaviest rain today came early in the day. We will see more increasing showers overnight tonight and then much more Monday and Tuesday. That means some more mountain snow as well. And then if you're planning on celebrating St. Patrick's Day, it's looking like it could be wet also. 54 degrees the high in Portland today. We hit 60 yesterday, so much cooler, and we're going to cool off a few more degrees as we go into Monday. Here's the last 12 hours of rainfall. You see snow in the Cascades, close to a foot at a couple of the ski resorts in Mount Hood and even Mount Bachelor. And there's more on the left side of your screen. There's more rain coming in. So here's your hour-by-hour forecast. Overnight into Monday, I think the morning commute is fairly dry. And then you see that front pushing more rain in later in the day. So plan on that. Mild temperatures once again, mid-40s to start out, and then only low 50s for highs. But a wet evening commute. We'll talk about how much rain, how much snow is on the way. Coming up in your complete forecast in about 10 minutes.
We got lots to talk about, Joe. We'll see you soon. Thank you, sir. And coming up after the break today, we continue our coverage of the crisis in Ukraine. One woman returned to her home country to help. How she and her team are working to protect their homeland. We come back.
The new season of Idol is getting mad respect. And tonight, one audition will make tears flow.
You were born enough.
American Idol, new tonight on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Social isolation, schools upended, pandemic stress, pushing our kids to their limit. Join us as we talk about youth mental health during COVID. Watch our Recover Northwest Town Hall, commercial-free, Tuesday night at 6 on KATU.
Excitement is happening at Spirit Mountain Casino with too many new games to list. Ultimate Fire Link, Buffalo Link, Dragon Link, Cash Express, Lightning Link, Money Link, Power Link, and so much more. Experience winning at Spirit Mountain Casino.
What are you recommending for muscle pain?
Based on clinical data, I recommend Salonpas.
Agreed. My patients like these patches because they work up to 12 hours, even on moderate pain.
Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get $25 on every new line. Call or go online.
There's never been a better time to get away. With a great deal on the Hyundai you've always wanted. With America's best warranty. Only at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. With new cars arriving daily, now's the time to get in and get away. Get 0% APR for 48 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select vehicles. See your Pacific Northwest Hyundai dealer.
It's easy to think that all money managers are pretty much the same, but at Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
Different how? You sell high commission investment products, right?
Nope, Fisher avoids them.
Well, you must earn commissions on trades.
Never at Fisher Investments.
Okay, then you probably sneak in some hidden and layered fees.
No. We structure our fees so we do better when clients do better. That might be why most of our clients come from other money managers. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
Welcome back and continuing our coverage of the war in Ukraine. While more than 2.5 million Ukrainians have fled their country since the Russian invasion, some returned to their home country to help in that fight. And that includes one translator who used to work here in the Northwest. Here's KATU's Lee Stoll, who checked in with her this week.
Building. This is the university campus. You can see it's
from her window. Dr. Bogdana Pedvisnik can see the National Medical University, where classwork continues. Her own photos show students learning how to provide first aid outside of a hospital, where resources like electricity are limited, and in difficult situations like a military zone or an evacuation.
Many people are trying to escape from the dangerous areas to the western part of Ukraine.
Dr. Pedvisnik is an interpreter and anesthesiologist living in Ternopil in western Ukraine. Although she's far from the main conflicts around Kyiv and Mariupol, Russia's siege still reaches her city, which is still home to more than 216,000 people.
Because when the night is coming and starting, everyone is in fear. Everyone is in fear of seeing or hearing bombs, rockets, shooting, and so on.
Ukraine's foreign minister says more than 20,000 people from 52 different countries are volunteering to come and help Ukraine fight for their country. Among them, American veterans. It's unclear how many people are actually able to get there, but it is clear borders don't block the benefit of sharing knowledge.
Even small contributions, they still are accumulating and helping us to reach our victory and success. Slava Ukraini.
Coming up next tonight, local families turn activists working to prevent overdose deaths in our community. What they want you to know about opioids and fentanyl after 2 students died in overdoses nearly a week ago.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder. Make it work harder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Add a new Chevy to your driveway. Get a $2,000 option package discount on this Silverado Custom. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance toward the eligible purchase of a new Chevy truck with accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Get the Planet Fitness Black Card, our most popular membership for 0 enrollment and only $22.99 a month. With access to 2,000 plus locations, bring a friend every time you visit.
I love friends.
And relaxing massage chairs.
That makes me so happy.
The PF Black Card is your ticket to all the perks.
Look at that glow.
Oh, it's all natural.
It's this place, I tell you. So get glowing and feel fit-tacular for 0 enrollment and only $22.99 a month. Deal ends Wednesday, March 16th.
Wave is becoming Astound Broadband. We've been a part of your community for years, providing you with award-winning internet service and 24/7 customer support. we connect you to a world of astounding possibilities. Your passions are what fuel us to keep innovating and to continue to astound you every day. Sign up for 600 meg internet and get $10 off for 12 months, plus get 1 month free. Introducing Astound Broadband, powered by Wave.
It's time to replace your old tub with a new shower, but you don't want the hassle or the worry of getting it finished. You just want to pick a style and relax, knowing that it'll be wonderful when it's done. Is that too much to ask? No, actually it's not. Rebath, from start to stunning. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $750 off your tub or shower replacement.
I'm Doug Hopkins with PDXCash.com, Portland's easiest way to sell your home. If you have a few minutes, I hope you give me the opportunity to make an instant offer on your house. With PDXCash.com, we'll buy your house in as-is condition with no inspections, no repairs, no closing costs, and no commissions. You can even choose your own closing date. Give us a call or go to PDXCash.com for your free, no-obligation instant offer 24 hours a day. That's PDXCash.com.
Washman, unlimited car washes, only $24.99 per month.
The following segment is sponsored by Regents Blue Cross Blue Shield of Oregon, Albertina Kerr, and Collective Care Clinic.
Welcome back. Mental health providers are sounding the alarm about kids and teenagers during the pandemic. A report shows a heartbreaking spike in suicide attempts nationwide. Local mental health professionals are seeing an increase here as well. And KATU News is holding a town hall to hear from local young people and parents about mental health and hear from experts about resources to help out. Watch our live Recover Northwest Town Hall Youth Mental Health During COVID. That's Tuesday, coming up this Tuesday, March 15th, 6 p.m. right here on KATU.
I'll sit in my office. He walked out, turned back to me, said bye, wave, smile.
It's the last time Eric Kilgore saw his brother alive. Just a few days later, he died from fentanyl poisoning. That's the same thing police believe killed 2 Portland public students nearly a week ago. KATU's Genevieve Royome found out how families are coping with the loss of their loved ones while trying to educate the community as well.
Henry is my almost 4-year-old now, and he's starting to learn how to say Uncle James, which is, is very heartwarming for me.
This here is Uncle James, or brother to Eric Kilgore.
My brother always talked about wanting to, have kids similar age, all that stuff growing up.
Eric's son Henry won't ever remember meeting James, but memories of him are strong in this house.
What the coroner told us was he had anywhere between 40 to 400 times the therapeutic amount of fentanyl in his system at the time of death.
James died in 2018 from a fentanyl poisoning. He thought he was just taking OxyContin.
He had no idea there was fentanyl in the system or in the pill.
Eric says James struggled with substance abuse on and off for about a decade, getting on the pills first for medical reasons.
That's from my understanding is how it happened.
Eric never knew James struggled. He hid it well.
He got his first taste at the dentist's office for his wisdom teeth.
Fentanyl is now flooding the drug market. Because of its low cost and potency, dealers are illegally mixing it into other drugs and selling it as if they're legitimate prescriptions. None of this Eric knew back in 2018 when James died.
A lot of people just don't know how tainted the drug supply is now.
Eric wanted to know more.
I wanted to understand addiction and why someone craves the either the opioid or alcohol, whatever it may be.
So he launched Henry's Uncle, a podcast, now 40+ episodes deep, to educate and inspire.
The ages of 15 to 24-year-olds saw the biggest increase year over year of overdose deaths. You got to take those statistics and put in action.
He wants change and more people to learn Uncle James's name.
Kilgore is also working to get Narcan into schools and to educate students about fentanyl. There are lots of local resources for teens looking for help with substance abuse. In the Portland Public School District, any student who self-discloses substance use will be exempt from discipline. Students are encouraged to speak with their counselor school social worker, administrators, or any other trusted adult. Students and families can also report confidential concerns about substances circulating in the community by going to safeoregon.com. You can also call or text 844-472-3367 or send an email to tip@safeoregon.com. Let's take a live look at the coast right now via our Enid Spanish headcam. Windy certainly on the coast today. Coast Guard, in fact, has halted entry at the Umpqua River Bar in Douglas County and Yaquina Bay Bar in Newport because of the choppy waters out there. Let's go right to Joe English now to talk about that. It's certainly been interesting 24 hours out there.
Yeah, quite a weekend. We started out yesterday, very nice, dry, sunny. Then we got that rain coming in. This morning we had some more rain and then drier this afternoon. Here's what you can expect overnight into Monday. More rain, but drier again in the morning. A few showers out there. Mild temperatures in the mid-40s. Increasing showers during the day, and then right around the evening commute, we're going to get steadier, heavier rain. So another wet day and another one following that as well. High temperatures today, a little warmer than I thought. I was thinking 52 for Portland. We hit 54, 55 in Kelso, 56 in the Dalles, so much cooler east of the Cascades than you have been. And we're going to drop those temperatures a couple more degrees for daytime highs tomorrow. Dry on the coast. We do have a gale warning, so windy conditions out over the ocean waters for the most part. That's why you're seeing those jetties closed. There are some showers along the coast range, south of McMinnville right now, south of Salem, up into the southwest Washington and the foothills of the Cascades. A little bit of snow still coming down higher elevations in the mountains. This is what we had for rainfall last 24 hours. 1/3 of an inch in Portland, 1/4 of an inch in Vancouver. That's a pretty decent rainfall amount. More than an inch in Tillamook and Florence, and even a couple tenths of an inch for northeast Oregon as you got some rain and snow. We're getting a break right now. We're in between these fronts. So here's the next one coming in. It's going to push some of this rain in overnight and then just continue to funnel that in through the day tomorrow. And that cold front's going to keep the snow level at a reasonable level. Not below the mountain passes, but below the resorts. So we're going to get some more snow. Dry conditions, the Stoller Family Estates in Dayton. Touch mark showing you a break in the clouds right there. We've had some raindrops out there, but mostly cloudy right now, 53 degrees. And that's what we're looking at the standard camera downtown Portland. But that will change as we go through the evening. We will drop into the 40s after the sun sets at 7:14 this evening. And then see those showers develop, overnight rain, and then a few showers for the morning once again. Your current temperatures in the 40s and 50s, so pretty mild right now. And this is what we're going to see tomorrow morning. After that rain tonight, some more snow in the mountains, fairly dry, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Then that rain comes in for the evening commute. Windier on the coast, but not as windy as you've been. Showers of rain or snow east of the Cascades, and then showers on Tuesday once again. So we're talking about 3/4 of an inch of rain for tomorrow, and then maybe another 1/2 an inch as we go into Tuesday, and close to 1/2 an inch for you in northeast Oregon. And that means a few more inches of snow over the mountain passes, but maybe another foot of snow higher up. We're going to get colder by the weekend, but tomorrow still fairly mild. Low 50s for highs after overnight lows in 40s on the coast. Rainy, but not as windy. Gusts still up to 30 miles an hour. Not much wind for us along the I-5 corridor. Highs in the low 50s. Warm at the mountains to start the day. 43 degrees, and then the snow level goes down later in the day, closer to the mountain passes. Mostly cloudy, chance of rain for you, central and eastern Oregon. Fairly dry, not even below freezing for most of you. We stay in the mid-50s. We look at the dry day out of the week is Wednesday. Rain likely to come back for St. Patrick's Day on Thursday. Chance of rain Friday. Then we cool off in the low 50s once again for the weekend, and we get that rain coming back in here. So here's your driest period right here, late Tuesday into Wednesday. Otherwise, we're looking at rain just about every day of the week.
Joe, thank you.
The following segment is sponsored by PGE, Daimler Trucks North America, First Tech Credit Union, and Intel.
Do you know a middle school or high school student who has big ideas and wants to help create a cleaner, greener, healthier planet? Encourage them to join the KATU Innovation Challenge, and do it soon because registration closes March 15th. Winners will share $10,000. And special thanks to our sponsors at Portland General Electric, First Tech Federal Credit Union, Daimler Truck North America, and Intel for making the KATU Innovation Challenge possible. Sign up right now at katu.com/innovation. Well, you can't have a rainbow without the rain, that's for sure. The Portland tradition that came back in style today in the northeast part of the city. We come back.
The KATU Weather App. KATU Storm Tracker weather alerts sent directly to your location. An interactive map for current conditions anywhere, with school closures and emergency reports. And share your own weather photos. Download the KATU Weather App now.
The new season of Idol is getting mad respect. And tonight, one audition will make tears flow.
You were born enough.
American Idol, new tonight on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Get away with a great deal at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. With new cars arriving daily, now's the time to get in and get away. Get 0% APR for 48 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select vehicles. See your Pacific Northwest Hyundai dealer.
Play the March Bracket at Spirit Mountain Casino. Take a shot at a life-changing prize of $250,000. Open to all Coyote Club members. Take your shot at $250,000 during March Bracket at Spirit Mountain Casino.
People are just looking to take care of their home. They don't want water, they don't want mold, they don't want rats, they don't want to have a high heating bill. And what you don't know that's going on in your crawl space can be causing all kinds of problems to your home and to your family living in your home. We figure out what's going on, and then we come up with a solution to mitigate those problems and to fix them. At Crawl Pros, we go where you don't want to. If you suspect critters, mold, water damage, insulation issues, visit crawlpros.com to schedule a free inspection.
TriMet is on the road to a zero-emissions bus fleet. Until then, all our buses are running on cleaner-burning renewable diesel. Our switch to renewable diesel lowered our greenhouse gas emissions overnight by more than half. And with our move to renewable energy in 2021, we cut our carbon footprint by 63%. We expect to avoid over 155 million pounds of greenhouse gas emissions every year, the equivalent of taking more than 15,000 cars off the road. At TriMet, the future of cleaner air is now.
The phenomenon that is Andre Rieu brings you a magical evening full of music and dance. With this 70-piece Johann Strauss Orchestra, he is the king of the waltz.
He makes beautiful classical music so much fun. Just amazing. That was the best ever.
Andre Rieu's USA Tour comes to Portland on Wednesday, March 23rd, 2022. Tickets available at andrerieu.com.
Get away with a great deal at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. With new cars arriving daily, now's the time to get in and get away. Get 0% APR for 48 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select vehicles. See your Pacific Northwest Hyundai dealer.
Well, despite the rain, plenty of smiling faces in Northeast Portland for the city's 33rd annual St. Paddy's Day Parade. Back in person this year after going virtual during the pandemic. The route was just over a mile-long loop along Northeast Hancock and Tillamook. St. Paddy's Day, of course, is coming up on Thursday. Joe English, are you Irish by chance?
My great-grandfather, who did nothing but sit on the back porch, his name was Paddy O'Furniture.
Oh, okay.
That's my...
I knew I loved you, Joe English, for many reasons. That's it for us. More news coming up at 6 o'clock tonight. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching, folks.
The beast cometh. Are you ready? Drive Ford F-150 now with 2.9% financing plus up to $2,500 bonus cash when you place a retail order. Only at your local Northwest Ford dealer.
With my hepatitis C, I felt I couldn't be at my best for my family. In only 8 weeks with Maverit, I was cured.
I faced reminders of my hep C every day.
I worried about my hep C.
But in only 8 weeks with Maverit, I was cured.
Maverit is the only 8-week cure for all types of hep C. Before starting Maverit, your doctor will test if you've had hepatitis B, which may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you've had hepatitis B, a liver or kidney transplant, other liver problems, HIV-1, or other medical conditions, and all medicines you take. Don't take Maverit with anizanavir or rifampin, or if you've had certain liver problems. If you've had or have serious liver problems other than hep C, there's a rare chance they may worsen. Signs of serious liver problems may include yellowing of the skin, abdominal pain or swelling, confusion, and unexplained bleeding or bruising. Tell your doctor if you develop symptoms of liver disease. Common side effects include headache and tiredness.
With hep C behind me, I feel free.
Fearless.
Because I am cured.
Talk to your doctor about Maverit. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
PTI, I need the PDF, COB, AKA EOD. What's the ETA?
ASAP, FYI.
LMK.
HBD Gordon. HBDY.
Oh, wow, look at this GIF. It's GIF. FWIW.
ROTFL.
You see my IM?
TLDR.
What?
Too long. Didn't read.
Okay.
We don't need any more acronyms, but we could all use more ways to save.
BMX, YOLO!
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
SMH.
I love my job. I get to help people every day. When a AAA member needs roadside service, it's my job to take care of them. Are you in a safe location? We get hundreds of calls every day, from flat tires to dead batteries to you name it. They put their trust in AAA to get them back on their way. To work, to their families, to life. That's what we're here for, and I take that to heart. Helping people, it's what keeps me going.
Play the March bracket at Spirit Mountain Casino. Take a shot at a life-changing prize of $250,000. Open to all Coyote Club members. Take your shot at $250,000 during March bracket at Spirit Mountain Casino.
Fresh out of Papa Murphy's kitchen, the Buffalo Ranch Chicken Pizza.
Actually, it's fresh out of my oven.
Dad, it's just an expression.
Grilled chicken, crunchy bacon, covered in creamy buffalo sauce. Now that is an expression.
Change the way you pizza.
The perfect chair is awaiting you at your local Lazy Boy.